Casey Cheeto with a $5. So what classic movie is Ben gonna hot take tonight?
I don't know.
The Girl Next Door.
What classic movie that everybody likes you don't like?
Oh, I don't know. A lot of them.
You just
A lot of them?
get to 1,000 subs and you can't fucking think anymore.
No, my brain hurts.
I
Sorry.
hate to see it, man.
Don't you dislike Christopher Nolan movies in general?
Yeah.
I think Christopher Nolan's overrated.
Yeah, he's a major
Ben, how do you feel about Django Unchained?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, of course you haven't. You fucking racist. I don't watch movies with the colors in them.
Can you define what overrated means, by the way?
I think that he gets more praise than he deserves. Overrated.
I don't watch movies about those.
So your problem is too many people like him.
No, I think that the praise is not warranted for him.
What praise?
For some things it is, but not for everything. Like there's some people kind of like you who kind of just like suck Christopher Nolan's dick every time a movie comes out, and you and all you do is gush about how good it is.
Mm-hmm. Is this why I criticized one of your favorite movies, Man of Steel, which Christopher Nolan was the reason it exists?
Man of Steel is not one of my favorite movies. It's a good movie.
Man of Steel is dog shit.
No, it's a good movie.
No, and it's a Christopher Nolan fucking movie.
Yeah. And guess what? I like some Christopher Nolan movies.
BVS is a Christopher Nolan movie.
He said you suck Christopher Nolan's dick.
I like some Christopher Nolan movies, and I never said that I didn't.
I also said Tenet's not a good movie. I say Dark Knight Rises is not a good movie. So here's the point: is that you get emotionally triggered because too many people like it, because you're already misrepresenting my position on it, where I've admitted he has some bad movies. So I'm asking you to define what overrated means outside of the fact that too many people like something that I don't like, because that's essentially what overrated means in this situation. Then what praise? What praise does he get?
I wouldn't even argue.
Name the praise.
Sucking his wee-wee every time he makes a movie.
He gets called the second coming of
Christ.
By who? Whoa, by who? Because Oppenheimer's the first time he cleaned house at the awards. So outside of Oppenheimer, you've been saying this before Oppenheimer. How is he overrated?
Sex to a man.
What overrated means.
I think that he doesn't. I think that he gets a lot more praise.
Too many people like him.
No, he gets a lot of praise for movies that just aren't that good.
You're giving me anything specific. What does overrated mean?
We'll use Interstellar as an example. Your favorite movie.
Yeah.
He placed his genitals right inside his mouth. Every time he makes a movie.
Come on,
slobbering all over his erect
I'm not gonna speak.
Whenever people make the statement that something is overrated when it comes to movies or video games, I ask them to explain to me what that means
every time,
and they can't. And I what it ultimately means is too many people like something that they don't like. That's essentially what overrated means. Which is a dumb thing to argue, because how do you challenge other people's opinions, collectively?
I can't focus with these idiots.
Ben, shut the fuck up and keep going, bro. You should be able to argue through this.
I can insult Jeremy, but I can't focus.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying I don't think
on Nolan's dick every time he makes a movie.
I am the type of person like Quentin Tarantino is someone that I don't really care for his movies.
Yeah.
But I recognize that he has this massive following and people love Quentin Tarantino. I don't. Yeah. That doesn't mean he's overrated. It means that other people have an opinion that I don't agree with. But I don't understand this argument that something's overrated. Is GTA overrated because I don't play it and everybody else loves it? What define overrated for me? That's what I'm trying to make you. Yeah, I'm trying to understand.
It's just when something is valued higher than it deserves.
So when more people like something that you think shouldn't like it.
No,
which is the dummest argument imaginable.
I never said that.
Then I'm asking you to explain to me what it means.
Okay, for example, I believe that I personally
I'll be back. I'm thirsty.
That the Matrix is mid, but I don't consider it overrated.
Hawk 2-ing all over Christopher Nolan.
Because I understand the cultural relevance of the Matrix and what it's done for
you obviously don't
after it.
You clearly don't.
I really don't fucking understand it at all, bro.
I do. I do, but I personally did not like
56 super chats.
Sucking on Nolan's wee-wee.
You're
every
still
time
not
he makes a
explaining to
movie.
me what overrated means.
I told you what it means. It means rated or valued too
Too
highly.
many people give it a higher opinion than you.
That is the
Right.
definition of overrated.
Right. I'm asking you what
Giving
you
him
mean
the
by that.
Gawk 5,000.
Exactly
every
what the
time he makes a
definition
film.
is.
So
Rated
what?
too highly.
What? So all
or
of his movies?
valued- A lot of his movies.
So give me an overrated Nolan movie.
Dunkirk is another good example.
The one that Quentin Tarantino called like one of the greatest movies of all
It's
time.
not. It's
So is
literally
he
not,
so is he overrating Nolan now?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
He thinks
Why
that's
would
the greatest
Quentin
movie.
Tarantino?
You know more about movies than Quentin Tarantino.
Why would
I mean,
Quentin Tarantino overrate Nolan? Please explain that to me.
Because he values him too highly.
Based on what?
Based on
That's
what he
wild.
believes to be good.
That's wild.
And how do you challenge that? How do you argue that he has opinion that you don't?
I'm at him with, hey, this
it's
movie.
over.
This
So what
movie
should
is-
he rate it? So what should he rate it? Since you say he overrates it, what should he rate it?
I don't know. It's a mid or below mid movie.
So you think he should share the opinion you think he should share, and
No,
that
no,
way you would say it's not overrated.
We can all have different opinions.
Ben
My
won't even
opinion-
watch
my
Tarantino's
opinion-
movies because he has
My
blacks in them,
opinion
so-
is that it's overrated, but that could be because someone else's. I mean, someone else doesn't have to share that same opinion.
I just
Sucking
always
all
found
over Nolan's wiener.
always found like calling movies or music or video games overrated is the most retarded argument of all time.
I don't. You can believe it's a retarded argument. or
I
not.
think it's a horrible argument because
that's-
people can
hey,
never back it up.
and guess
It's
what?
like give me any
And-
substance behind
And
that.
guess what? I respect it.
The only
I'll-
person in the history of entertainment that's overrated is Beyonce. Because Beyonce is a horrible musician, and if she looked like Aretha Franklin, nobody would listen to this bitch. Okay, nobody give a fuck about this bitch if she was fat and ugly. Because she can shake her ass, people pretend that she's actually a good musician, and so that's why she's overrated. Because people think she's hot, they don't give a fuck about her music, and they fall in for that bullshit.
Sucking right on Christopher Nolan's wiener.
Jeremy sucks Christopher Nolan's cock.
So there's
All right.
a lot of the mainstream Hollywood
Inhaling
critics.
his speeder.
Ben's sister is overrated.
Slurping his gravy, bro.
He's smoking that
Let's,
pucker.
let's read the super chats.
Oh, now you want to read super
Perfect,
chats.
because Philip Chan with a $5 says, pull up Ben's sister now. Black Kane with a $5. Ben's sister calls me Mexican food because I look sketchy. I go down great and I destroy her insides.
Holy shit.
Lord Voldemort with a
That's uncalled
$5. $5. Craig in the morning. Jeremy in quotes. Hey guys, have you played that new VR game where you have to suck off Christopher Nolan like your life depends on it? It's awesome.
I'm sure he'd like to.
Nolan is the GOAT, no doubt about it.
Marmalin with a
You're the throat
$10.
goat.